Hello everyone, good morning from Japan. Today is Thursday morning, about 8:05 a.m.
Welcome. Today we will have a look at the airplane expert. Flat Earth, Banjo, USA, Japan and Brazil. But this time he have changed his area of expertise. First of all, I want to thank you all, members, subscribers, you who watches my video, and all of you who have donated money via PayPal, Super Chats, Super Thanks. Together we have raised a lot of money to Ukraine. More about that in the description. Let's start the video. The video from Banjo that I'm looking on today have the name New Russian Tank T-14 Armata Proves Flat Earth.
Let's talk about this amazing new Russian tank, the Armata. I was just watching a couple videos about tanks, and then I heard about this one here. So I was reading some information, and this is what I found here. The T-14 is a formidable looking beast, armed with a new 125mm main gun and unmanned turret, modular armor, and an active protection system designed to shoot down incoming missiles. The vehicle has caused a stir within NATO's tank community. One particularly dangerous feature is the Armata's ability to destroy targets at ranges of up to 12 kilometers or 7.4 miles. So this is one picture of one of the documentaries that I was watching about this tank. See the range, it shoots farther than any other tank ever made at this point. So it's an amazing feature on this tank. Now let's look at the curvature chart and see what we can find out. So as you see, number 1, that's the Armata shooting down another tank. Picture number 2, also the same Armata trying to shoot down another tank. So if you calculate the curvature in 7.5 miles or 12 kilometers, that's what you see in illustration number 2. The tank would never shoot the target because the target would be hidden behind the curvature, about 13.5 feet of curvature.
The only thing Banjo achieved to show is his lack of knowledge and lack of understanding. And he obviously haven't paid attention when he listened or saw documentaries about it, and he have made no research in the subject. If he had read, for instance, the article on Wikipedia, he would find this information. If you look at the middle of the text, the gun is capable of firing guided missiles like the 9M111 M1, which has a effective range of 100 meters to 5 kilometers and can engage low-flying air targets such as helicopters. With the new 3UB-Co-21 Sprinter ATGM, we have an effective range of 12 kilometers. Okay, what does this tell us? They are talking about guided missiles, and they are developing a ATGM missile. And what do ATGM stands for? Anti-tank guided missile. Oh dear, do we know what a missile is? To simplify it, it's like a rocket. Oh.
So just for you to have an idea, if the Armata, the new Russian tank Armata, was trying to shoot down an American tank, the Abrams, the height of the Abrams is 8 feet, about 2 meters and 44 centimeters. So that would make that would be impossible for the Armata to shoot down this tank, because the tank would be hidden behind 4 meters of curvature, about 13 feet.
Banjo is wrong in so many ways. This cannon is not capable of shooting shells in a straight line for 12 kilometers. That's impossible. If you're sending shells that far, you use artillery and they are shooting parabolic. But that's not the only problem Banjo have. He don't understand anything about modern warfare. I will try to explain this as simple as possible, so even a small child would understand it. So I can't be sure that a flat earther will understand it. Let's pretend for a moment that the Earth is flat. So this is the model according to Banjo. 2 tanks 12 kilometers apart. And according to him, the Russian tank to the left is capable of hitting the other tank at the right in a straight line for 12 kilometers. You don't see a problem with that, Banjo, even on a flat Earth? The first problem, obstacles like trees, houses and other things which would hide the enemy tank. And then we have, where do you find 12 kilometers total flat ground? A flat desert? Did they construct this tank for the salt deserts in US, or what's the purpose? So I think even a flat earther can agree with me that we have obstacles like trees and we have hills and so on. So this must be the flat earth model then. So if we ignore the gravity that pulls the shell downwards and the air resistance that slows the shell down, if we ignore that, even then, how could it be possible to hit on 12 kilometers distance? It wouldn't be. At my work we use anti-ship missiles that can hit the target on over 200 kilometers distance, even if we have, for instance, an island between us and the enemy ship. So how is that possible? The explanation is the same for this tank and my ship. The tank is equipped with radar and so on, but it has its limitation. On the globe, the horizon is the limit, but even on flat Earth, in my example, a hill or trees or other obstacles will block so you can't see with the radar for 12 kilometers. So how is this done? In modern warfare, you create networks, you share information. So if we look at this simple explanation or illustration, you see a helicopter, an airplane, down there you see a soldier. All information are shared between you. The tank can share the radar screen with the helicopter and the airplane and helicopter with the tank. So if the enemy tank is spotted by the helicopter, tank gets the target information it needs. And the soldier can point to the tank, the enemy tank, with a laser and guide the missile and so on. So it's several ways how you can hit the target without seeing it. And because it's a missile, it have its own engine, so it's moving. So I have drawn a line here. The missile can follow quite close to the ground, avoid the trees and so on. So it will not be spotted until when it's close to hit the target. Then it go high, and if you're going to take out the tank, the softest bit with less armor is the top of the tank. So this is how they can hit a target 12 kilometers away. It's have nothing to do with a flat earth, because if the earth was flat you wouldn't see 12 kilometers. So this is pure nonsense, and it's based on Banjo's lack of understanding. I am quite sure that my explanation was too complicated for Banjo to understand. That was all for this time. Hope you liked the video. If you did, become a member, subscribe, or just come back next time I am showing a video. Have a nice day. Bye.